Hi, I'm Ashley Curallo, sharing my heart, music, and home. And today I want to welcome you to my back patio for a little bit of summer inspiration. Today's video will be like a lazy summer afternoon, just a nice little chat as I share some things that I've been doing back here. I've essentially turned this space into a room. It's really helped me to think of my back patio more like a room. It's helped me to decorate and set up different little areas. This area is about maybe 15 feet by 25 feet, somewhere around there. Obviously we get full southern sun here, so whatever I put out back here will be sitting out in the sun, and it certainly won't last forever, but I'm okay with that. I've learned to just be thankful for this space, and I do the best I can to preserve whatever is out here. So for example, I got a new piece of furniture at the thrift store. I needed something to store my children's tools and toys, their rope that they make a rope swing out of sometimes, their stomp rocket, just different things that I was tired of seeing lying all over the yard. So I found this beautiful white dresser for a good price, and what I did is I put a couple of coats of polyacrylic on it, and I'm hoping that will just prolong the life of it. Obviously, it will see a lot of moisture out here and a lot of sun, so it's not going to last forever, but I'm thankful for whatever amount of time it does last. Another little project that I worked on this summer, I sewed a slip cover for our freezer out of drop cloths. The freezer looked a little tacky, and so I wanted to cover it up. So I just did a really quick afternoon project. I just sewed a quick slip cover, and it just looks nice, and whenever we have guests over, I can use this as a serving place as well. I've always longed for a front porch, and maybe someday we'll get to have a house with a front porch, but for right now, this is the space that I have, and so I am learning to decorate it and just enjoy this space, and I'm just learning to be content with what I have. And really, I'm learning that contentment fuels its own creativity. So in other words, when I'm content and I start using what I have, I really am more creative when I just enjoy what I have and pull it all together for a unique look that I guess you could say looks like me and looks like my home. So I just want to encourage you that no matter where you're at and no matter what you have, you can make your space beautiful. You don't have to have a lot of money to make a place beautiful. You can even pull together things that you have. You can shop at thrift stores. For example, this past summer at a garage sale, I found several old crates that then I turned into flower containers. I lined them with coconut liner, and I'm just loving how they turned out. Also, my grandmother gave me several old jugs from my great-grandfather's farm up in Michigan, and so I've added those to my back patio. Obviously, that didn't cost me anything, but it just adds a unique and personal touch on my back patio, and it's really giving that country vibe that I'm looking for. My very sweet neighbor also gave me an old milk bucket from her family's farm, and my husband drilled some holes in that, and we planted a plant in there. So I love how all these old things just give charm and character to my back patio without costing me a lot of money. You can see this painter's ladder behind me. I bought that at the thrift store a couple years ago, and I just painted it white, and I just love the way it draws the eye up and it gives a focal point. I've tried to get some morning glories going on the side, and they're sort of getting there. It's taking them a little while to get started, but hopefully I'll get some morning glories to start trailing up the side, and I'll see some blooms here soon. Most of the things out here on my back patio have been collected over time. For example, this wicker set that you see in this video was given to me several years ago, and I just love it. I actually pressure washed it this summer, which helped it out considerably. The rug that the set is sitting on right now was from Aldi. These antique looking Crocs I got from Tractor Supply a couple years ago. So I hope you're starting to see that it's just taken me time to collect all of these pieces and pull them together. It's not something that I've pulled together in 1 year. In fact, I feel like I'm finally pulling together a more country look even just in this last year, and I'm just so thrilled with how it's turning out. I recently cut some hydrangea from my bushes, and I'm drying them above the dresser. I realize they won't look good forever, but I just love the country charm that it adds above the dresser. And in case you're wondering, the really dark stuff is actually dried oregano. I was hoping it would stay green longer, but it got pretty crispy pretty fast. But that's okay. I still love how charming it looks. Over here in my wheelbarrow, I just have a bunch of zinnias growing. I wouldn't say they're really thriving here, but at least they're adding some color to the back patio. So I still haven't found the best flower for a wheelbarrow that will just really grow and blossom. As you can probably tell, it is very hot out here on my back patio, and so whatever I plant has to be incredibly hardy and requires a good amount of watering. I water pretty much every night just to keep everything green and thriving. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was encouraging to you. I just hope to encourage you that no matter where you're at, no matter what you have, do the best you can to make it beautiful, and do the best to make it your home and your space. Don't worry about copying other people. Just gather what catches your eye. Pull together the items that interest you. Your home doesn't have to look like anybody else's home. In fact, that's what makes your home unique and special. So I hope you have fun this summer decorating and making your space a pleasant place. And if you're into gardening, I hope you are having fun enjoying your flowers and your blooms. Have a wonderful week.